Hi FB120. Hi Alicia. Hi Saloon. Hi Sugar Baby. Hi Danielle. Daniel. Hi Daniel. Hi Chrissy. Hi Keto. Hi Ona the Locksmith. Oh, shout out to Ona the Locksmith. Kafeli taught me a lot about you, Miss Ona the Locksmith, the creator of the locksmith method of lock grooming. We thank you for your contribution. It's a very popular method, and we should definitely acknowledge who that came from, and that's Ona the Locksmith. Hi, everyone needs a muse. How are you? How are you? I'm coming on here. I just wanted to talk to you guys. I'll probably stay on here for 15 minutes or so, maybe half an hour, depending on how things go, if anybody asks any questions. But today was such a day. I got back from the park not too long ago, maybe an hour or so ago. Check my stories if you want to see some beautiful views, some beautiful New York City skyline. I was at Brooklyn Bridge Park. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, Miss Ona. I was at Brooklyn Bridge Park, so we have beautiful views of the skyline and the Brooklyn Bridge. And I had a picnic with my friends. So we had a pink picnic, and we had a cute time. So definitely check out my stories if you want to see what we put together. It was very cute. But I also want to remind you all that our Emu Oil Growth Drops are now $20 for a limited time if you use the code EMU20. So definitely hit up KeishaCharmaine.com and get your bottle. And actually, it's a great time to stock up if you use the code, that is, okay? Lovely Kenya says, how long did you have your locks for? Your hair is beautiful. Thank you so much. I've had my locks for 14 years. At their longest, they were thigh length. I would say maybe like 3 to 4 inches past my butt. And I got to that length, I think I was maybe about 11 to 12 years into my journey. Then I cut a foot off. So I cut it up to first I cut them myself. I cut them like at the top of my butt. And then I had Kafele cut them even shorter, and he cut them to my waist. So now it's been a little over a year and a half since I cut like a foot off. And now they're back to my tailbone. And the length that I'm at right now is ideal for me. I prefer it to not be super, super long. Maybe to some people my hair is super, super long, but if I'm not sitting on my hair, that's great news, because it gets to be a pain. I know a lot of people just love length. You just love really long hair, and some of you just don't believe in cutting your locks, or some of you just desire to have really long hair, and that's fine. But for me, it was a pain to wear my hair super, super long. Everyone Needs a Muse says, what do you think about locking a 10-year-old girl's hair? I think that that's a good idea if that's what you want to do. When it comes to locking children's hair, the only advice that I tend to give in that regard is to be wary of locking a child's hair. If a child likes to roll around on the floor, if they, if there's carpet around and they like to roll around on the floor, if they just like to get dusty and dirty, which children love to do, then I would refrain from locking their hair until they're at an age where they're not rolling around on the floor. And I believe that a 10-year-old is past that stage. A 10-year-old is most likely, not always, but most likely they're not rolling around on the floor. So I think that it's safe to lock a 10-year-old's hair. Thank you, Michael Snyder. I appreciate that. I don't appreciate the second comment, though. No, thank you. Keep it up and join the block party. You know how that goes. But yeah, so I don't have any children yet, but I don't think that I would lock my child's hair until they're at a certain maturity level where they're not where they're not rolling around. Because at the end of the day, like, the bane of our existence with having locks, we hate dealing with lint. And when it comes to lint, prevention is better than cure, because once you get lint in your hair, it's pretty much a wrap. Like, it's really difficult to get rid of lint in your hair safely. There are ways to get rid of lint, but safely, not necessarily. Not necessarily. Sometimes we'll damage our hair when we attempt to get lint out of it. So keep that in mind. I hope I answered your question well. Did you have a 10-year-old? I mean, do you have a 10-year-old who you're considering locking? I'd like to know why you asked that. Or do you know a 10-year-old who's locked or what? My goddaughter, my best friend locked her hair. How old was she? She was probably 6. I think she was 6 years old when she locked her hair, and she was over rolling around on the floor at that point. So she doesn't have a lint issue. Everyone needs, Emu says she doesn't do that. Everyone is saying she's too young for a permanent hairstyle. Well, locks are not necessarily a permanent hairstyle. I like to refer to locks as a semi-permanent hairstyle, because you can comb locks out. And I think that that's not common knowledge unless unless you have locks. A lot of people don't know that you can comb locks out. You can. I've seen it done countless times. It's not a permanent hairstyle. So I think if people had a different perspective on how they view locks, then they wouldn't dissuade you or try to dissuade you from locking your child's hair if they understood that. But locks can be combed out. You can have your locks for a decade and comb them out should you choose to do so. It will take some time. It will take some time and patience, but it's not a permanent hairstyle. A lot of people think that you have to cut locks off. No, you don't. You can comb them out if you want to, if you really want to. I mean, me personally, I probably wouldn't, if I decided I don't want locks anymore, I probably wouldn't comb my locks out, because my locks are very, very long. Not only that, but I've colored my hair so many times. Like, I don't even know if I would want to keep my hair like it is as a loose natural. I don't know. I think I would, if I was going to go and have an afro, I think I'd rather just start over with virgin hair. But that's just me. I would probably opt for growing it out. I don't think I would like do a big chop or shave my head, but I think I could rock a baldy though. I think I have a good head shape. You're very welcome. Everyone needs a muse. You're very welcome. But yeah, I would probably grow my hair out first and then cut off the locks. But don't get it twisted. That's not a consideration. My locks are not going anywhere. They're here to stay. I love lock maintenance. I love my locks, and I love my journey, and it's continuing. In case you thought I was just trying to drop a hint, that's not the case. For everyone just coming in, I'm here to remind you that the Emu Oil Growth Drops are $20 a bottle today with the code EMU20 on KeishaCharmaine.com. So definitely head over to my shop and grab a few while they're on sale, because the price is going to go back up very, very soon. So you're saving about almost 50%. Yeah. Hi, Tanya. Hi, conversationalist. Hi, conversations with Alice, probably. Hi, everyday. No. Hi, day, every day. So right now, people are asking questions. This is a great time for you to ask your questions if you have any while I'm live. I also want to remind you to join my text club, my text hub. Join my text hub by texting me. Check the link in my bio. I have a link tree, so there's different links in there. And the link at the very top, I believe, is how you can join my text hub. And it's free to join, but basically I will give exclusive deals on my text hub, and I'll give hair inspo, and I talk to you one-on-one. So I'm actually texting you personally through that. I also have a hair challenge going on right now, so you can definitely join by texting me the word crown. But again, this is a great time to ask me any hair questions, should you have any, while I'm live. Hi, Valentine Queen. Hi, Natural Hairstylist Chic. Hi, Regardless. And Regardless says, what do you think of dyeing your hair? What do you think of dyeing your hair a year in? I think that's great. That's actually when I dyed my hair for the first time. I dyed my hair a year in, and the reason why I waited a year, because I definitely wanted to dye it sooner, but I waited a year because I was considerate of the aftercare necessary when coloring your hair. So coloring your hair to keep it feeling moisturized and soft to touch, and to keep it from breaking and things like that, you want to use conditioner. And oftentimes when you use conditioner with locks that are immature, or locks that aren't locked, like if locks that don't even have a budding going on, then I recommend waiting to dye your hair until your locks are pretty locked, and that way the conditioner isn't going to cause your hair to unravel or loosen up, you know. So if I ever used conditioner in the early stage of my lock journey, I used it through a stocking cap. I'm not positive. I would have to go back in my old videos on YouTube. By the way, I have videos on YouTube from way back in the day if you are interested in seeing my early lock journey. But yeah, I'm not sure if I used conditioner at all in the beginning, but if I did, I certainly did it through a stocking cap until I felt like my locks were budded well enough to the point where conditioner is not gonna, you know, get rid of my locks. It's not gonna make my locks completely unravel or completely, you know, open up, right? So again, I don't remember how often I did it, if I did it at all, but I certainly wasn't doing it regularly until I colored my hair. So at a year in, I felt confident that my locks were pretty locked, because I remember between month 8 and 12, I kind of felt like unsure. Is it fully locked yet? I think it's kind of fully locked, but I'm not quite sure. So I was like, let me just wait until a year at this point, because I trust that it's fully locked at a year. That's where I was in my lock journey. But of course, we all have different hair textures, so fully locked is gonna look differently on each of us. And by that I mean we're gonna reach fully locked at different points. So yes, I think that waiting a year before you color your locks is a great idea. I definitely don't recommend coloring your locks right before you start your locks, or while they're in the process of forming or of locking. I don't recommend it, just because of the aftercare necessary is a lot. If you want to keep your hair long term, that is, you know, if you want to keep your hair looking healthy, that is, if you want to keep your hair strong, that is, okay? So for a lot of you coming in, hi Eric Greer, hi She's a Trip, hi Blossom by Laurier, hi Risa Elise. Did I catch every comment? Let me scroll a little bit. Okay. Andrea Wood says, what's good for growing locks? Mine seems to be at a standstill. Well, growing locks is my specialty. I absolutely have some very powerful and effective hair growth oils, such as the Urban Lime Oil, which is right here. This is my seasonal oil, which is amazing for spring, summer because of the scent and the fragrance. It's appropriate for this time of year. And it will be discontinued until next spring once they're sold out. So definitely head over to KeishaCharmaine.com and check out this product. But the real heavy hitter for hair growth is the Horsetail Leaf Growth Oil. If you're not very familiar with me or my brand, I definitely recommend checking out that product in particular, the Horse Leaf Growth Oil, because it has amazing reviews. Check out my page, check out my testimonials highlight, and you can see amazing before and afters from my customers and my clients. Definitely take a look at the Horsehair Leaf Growth Oil. But of course, as well, if you are having issues with problem areas such as your hairline, maybe you have bald spots or thinning spots, different areas in particular that are problematic for you, the Emu Oil Growth Drops is a great solution for that. And that is actually what's on sale today. You can get it for $20 today with the code EMU20. So definitely check that out on my shop as well. Yes. You're very welcome, Andrea. You're very welcome. And sorry, I look really tired, but I think I mentioned to you guys earlier in the live, I was in the park all day under the sun. Granted, it wasn't super sunny today. It was pretty partly cloudy, but it was hot. We had a heat advisory today here in New York, so it was just really hot, and you know how the heat can drain you of your energy. So I said I want to go live today, and I'm doing it, but I just need to prop my head on my shelf desk combo situation over here so that I can stay up and talk to you all. I wish that IG told you how long you were live as like how YouTube does, but that's okay. I'm not sure how long I've been on here, but I'll answer a few more questions. If any of you have any questions, I'll answer a few more before I get out of here. If you have any hair questions regarding hair growth, hair moisture retention, things like that, lock maintenance, anything, it's a great time. Hi Miss Benita, hi Shay Blaze, hi Nietzsche, hi Yardy Breeze, hi Gerald Edwards, hi everyone coming in. This is a great time to ask any questions you may have about your lock journey or about hair health in general. But if nobody has any questions, I will just head out of here. That's okay with me too. Okay. As a friendly reminder, the Emu Oil Growth Drops are now $20 a bottle with the code EMU20, and that's this product right here. Check out our reviews. Great for men as well. A lot of times men will reach out to me and ask, oh, do you have any hair solutions for men, because my hairline is receding, or I'm getting balding or thinning in throughout my head. And I'm like, absolutely. I do have some testimonials from men as well. Men definitely benefit from hair growth products. Hair growth products are not exclusive to women. We all have scalps. Our scalps work pretty much the same. Pretty much. The differences that we may have are internal, of course, and we all have different, genetic makeups, of course, but the same ingredients that nourish a woman's scalp is the same ingredients that nourish a man's scalp. So definitely look at some of those before and after pictures that I have on my page from my male, if I say my sons, child, I don't have any sons, okay? From my male clients, you can see one of my customers, the one that I showcase the most because he has such a drastic transformation. He was dealing with severe thinning at the crown of his head. He started using the Horsehair Leaf Growth Oil in particular, our heavy hitter, and within the 3-month range, his hair grew back about 80%. So he's still continuing to use the product. His hairline is fuller, his hair thickened up, and his hair is growing longer. He has to get haircuts more frequently now, and that's a problem that he doesn't mind having. All right. And so I'm gonna head out on that note. I don't see any more questions rolling in, so I'm gonna just remind you one more time, I don't want you guys to miss on this deal because the price is going back up. The code EMU20 will get you a bottle of Emu Oil Growth Drops for $20 today. So definitely head over to KeishaCharmaine.com, link in my bio, link in my stories. Definitely get yourself a bottle or two. You might want to stock up while they're $20. Grab a few and hold it. Let you get held down. Let a few bottles hold you down is what I'm trying to say. While the price is low for you this limited time. Okay, so I'm gonna doze off. All right. But I'm going to turn the live off first. Okay. Don't worry. All right. Everybody have a good night. Be safe and stay cool.